Hey guys, I'm Sean Calloway and I'm the new products manager here at Anzo USA. And we're going to be installing our new all LED headlights on a 14 and up Tundra. We have these available in a couple different options. The most noticeable is going to be the all black and the chrome housings. The other option that we have available is we have these for the low end and the high end. The high end has the DRLs. So we do have a dedicated connector that we'll get to on those. Jumping into these, we have our dual color light bars on the top and bottom. Those will turn amber when you activate your turn signal. We have our reflector here on the side with the side marker lights. We have our full LED low beam and full LED high beam, as well as down here we have our halogen amber bulb for the turn signal here. On the back side, we'll go over the differences between these two, and that's going to be this single connector here. So this is for the high end. This will be for your DRL and running lights. This is the connector for your high and low beam. Then we have the auto control for the button on the inside of the dash for the beam adjusters, as well as the side marker light, mounting tabs. Same thing over here on the low end. We have all that. These ones do come with 2 resistors, as well as a different connector for your running lights. And then still the same beam adjuster here, mounting tabs, and side marker light. Tools needed for this are a flathead screwdriver, a 3/8 ratchet, and a 10mm socket. Okay, so in order to remove the headlights from the vehicle, what we're going to need to do is first we're going to need to remove the grille and this bottom corner piece here. To remove the grille, there's 4 10mm bolts along the top, as well as 2 push tabs. So we'll start with the push tabs. These you'll use a flathead screwdriver. And just go ahead and pry up and pull them out like that. Next, we'll remove the 10mm bolts. Okay, so we've removed the push pins and the 4 10mm bolts that go across the top of this. And what you're going to do is you're going to get back in here and lift it off of the plastic nuts that the factory uses, because that's what holds it in. And you'll notice it comes loose pretty quick. Now there's a push tab down here that this is locked into. So what I normally do is I try and get my hand underneath here and push on this corner piece so I can pull this out just like this. I do that for both sides. That way we can go ahead and remove the grille and start working on the other pieces. Okay, so now that we've removed the grille, we can go ahead and remove this piece. Very easy. Again, we'll use our flat blade screwdriver. There's a push tab right here that we're gonna go ahead and just pop out. You want to be careful. Sometimes on the older ones they'll break, but just like that. And then next we have 2 10mm bolts right in here along the fender well, and then we'll be able to remove this piece. Okay, so we've got the bolts removed in this push tab, and the easiest way to do this is just to go ahead and walk it around this way a little bit. And just be careful up here around these, and it'll pop right off without damaging anything. Now we can access the headlight and get this off the vehicle. Okay, so we've removed the grille and this corner piece. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the headlight. Very easy to do. We've got 2 10mm bolts up here, and we have 1 right here on the side. So we'll just go ahead and remove these. Okay, so we've got the 10mm bolts removed from this, and all we're going to have to do is go ahead and pick this up a little bit and pop the top tabs off of the plastic nut and pull this straight out. Next, we'll disconnect these like that. Now we can start installing our new light. Okay, so we're ready to get the new headlight in, and all we have to do is go ahead and plug everything back in. Everything has a dedicated connector just to plug right in, lines right up with all the OEM hardware. Now we'll just line this back up. All the tabs here. Just like that. Now we'll get the bolts back in and get the front end of the vehicle back together so we can check these out. Okay, so for adjustment on these lights, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the adjustment knob on the dash, to move them up and down. So we'll do that right now so you can see that they do work. We'll go up and down, and that's as easy as it is. So let's check out the functions and see how it works.